What is going on, guys? It's Thunder here. And as I promised on Twitter, I was going to make a video about the Star Wars franchise and what it is today. Growing up, I had two series of movies I would watch. And that was Harry Potter and Star Wars. Now, I watched many other movies, but these two meant a lot to me. And they mean a lot to a lot of other people too. And back in 2013 when Disney bought Lucasfilm, I was pretty upset. But I was like, hey, we're going to give Disney a chance. We're going to see what they can do. So, I gave them a chance. The Force Awakens came out. I knew it was a copy of one of the movies. If you don't know what it is, you're dumb. I'm not going to tell you what it is. We're just going to say it's a copy. If you don't know, I'm sorry for you, man. I really am. But anyways, I liked it. I knew it was a copy, but I liked it. Rogue One came out. It wasn't a copy of a movie, but I just didn't like it. I honestly don't know why, but I didn't enjoy it. It had a good storyline. It had good characters. I just honestly didn't enjoy it. I don't know why. And The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi came out about a week ago. And boy, was I hyped. It started the movie off very good. Very good. And about 75% of the way through, at that point, I realized that a majority of the movie was just Return of the Jedi remake. And it was about 80% of the movie was done, and I started feeling numb in my body. And I just sat there thinking, and it took me a second, but I realized I just watched a franchise die in front of me. The Star Wars franchise had died as I was watching this movie. Disney killed it. Let's just say this. It's not that movies were bad, but they're trying to rewrite the original movies, and it's clearly obvious. The last 20% of The Last Jedi was literally episode 3 rewritten. It got to the point where Luke and Darth Vader knockoff met up, and Luke literally sits there and says, I have failed you, Kylo. And I sit there, and my buddy's sitting beside me, and he knows I'm about to explode, because I've been pissed off for the last 20 minutes, and he knew it. He knew how I felt at this point, and I almost got up, dude. It got to the point where I almost got up and just walked out, because I knew a lot of people in that theater, which was completely full, may I add, had just joined in later on in the years. And so they didn't understand what it meant to be a super fan. Call me a nerd, call me a geek, call me whatever. I like Star Wars. But Disney killed Star Wars. They're trying so hard to make you laugh, and They're trying so hard to make the younger community happy. And there's just too many jokes in there. It saddened me to watch it, and like I said, it died right in front of me, and it hurt. The humor was shoved down your throat, and there wasn't enough serious scenes. Now, if you know me personally, you know that I love episode 1 through 3, and not many people do, but I loved them. And I didn't like the first 3 movies that were made, only because they're just... honestly, there wasn't enough action. That was really the only reason I didn't like them. And for the longest time, I thought Return of the Jedi was the worst Star Wars movie of all of them. And when I got done watching The Last Jedi, I realized something. The Last Jedi was now the worst Star Wars movie that I had ever seen. Disney has gotten money hungry, and they are milking this franchise. They know they're killing it, and they continue to milk it. Their ideas suck, and had they taken advice from George Lucas, he had ideas for the next 3 movies, and they didn't listen to him about anything. Instead, they decided to rewrite 2 of the original movies right off the bat. So now we know that the movie that's coming out next year, 2020, is just going to be the 3rd remake. That's what they're going to do. Disney got money hungry and they killed it. What all can I say? George Lucas started an amazing franchise, and it ended the day The Last Jedi came out. And I don't understand why George Lucas actually liked the movie. I saw that he thought it was a masterpiece, and I couldn't figure out why. I didn't understand. Because I just hated it. I'm sorry for the stuttering and just the silent moments here and there, but I'm just speaking my mind. This is how I feel about it. Of course, I'm gonna watch all the Star movies as they come out, and that's because I'm a fanboy. What can I say? It's too late for me. It's too late for me, and I'm saddened that a franchise died in front of me. I'm just gonna keep on repeating it, so I'm just gonna end the video here, guys. The new Star Wars movie was a huge disappointment. Before I end it though, the new Yoda. Who is this dude? This dude was worse than the original Yoda. They had one epic moment in the movie, and they destroyed it. This Yoda looked like a E.T. motherfucker. This dude was terrible CGI. The light speed animation was just trash. It was worse than the original. Oh my god, don't even get me going. I'm ending it here, guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Peace out.